The sports entertainment business is over 70 years old. The largest professional wrestling company in the country has grown into a multi-million-dollar business, and it's sparked independent wrestling promotions across the world. Wrestling events that have usually only been seen in large venues or small bingo halls can now be seen digitally by people who weren't even at the live event, thanks to advancements in modern technology. Absolute Intense Wrestling, or better known as AIW, has been around since 2005 and has grown into one of the most recognizable independent wrestling promotions today. If you're a fan of that really big promotion that's on cable TV and everywhere, then you'll recognize names such as Rollins, Owens, and Ambrose. But before that, they were wrestling in our promotion, as well as others, honing their craft under names like Tyler Black, Kevin Steen, and Jon Moxley. On top of that, the face of our franchise for over a decade and a man that's helped train many of our current wrestlers is now one of the faces of their other brands, Johnny Gargano. Thanks to one of the most loyal and untapped niche demographics that exists today, wrestling fans, we've been able to grow and get to where we are. Every month, hundreds of people come here to this venue and pack in to see stars from around the world, stars from other promotions that are on cable TV, and newcomers just starting out to make a name in the wrestling industry. They all come right here in Cleveland, Ohio, and come together to see action that's absolutely intense, like this.
Looking to get that momentum, running up the ropes, diving to the outside.
Oh, he says, forget you, James Dawson, Steve Payne over the top.
Gargano hits the ropes, eats the savant kick, fires back with one of his own. Lariat blocked another savant.
A very dangerous position here.
Wait a second. Oh, the destroyer on the ring apron. Dan standing, wait a second.
Hot Sauce has made his way back into the ring. Oh my! Joe, I don't even know what the heck you want to call then.
Well, he had his legs grapevine. Oh, now Gringo Loco up top. Steve, what do we got?
Every day, a new star is born or discovered within the wrestling world, thanks to fans like ours that are liking and sharing videos throughout the digital world. In 2016, we launched a podcast that in just 6 months has grabbed over 72,000 downloads. Our YouTube channel has over 20 million views, not to mention our followings on Twitter and Facebook, which are over 18,000 and 14,000 respectively. AIW's social media growth was listed in a recent article as increasing by 71% over 2016, which means we aren't slowing down. It's time to start redirecting your ad money. Our organization can offer direct advertising through our monthly events with banners, other signage, and direct mentions throughout the venue and during the event. So while you're sitting there wrestling with how to spend your ad money, here's some evidence of our current and previous partnerships, along with one very fun involvement in the ring.
We of course want to thank our sponsors that help us put this on all of the time. We have so many of them, as you know. Angelo's Pizza, serving up the pizza that's here for you over at the concession stand. You can find them in Lakewood. Don't forget about the after party tonight at Bay Halls on Madison Avenue in Lakewood. We also have Smart Art Video, as mentioned, and of course, don't forget some of our other sponsors, like Voodoo Tattoo, Voodoo Monkey Tattoo. They'll take care of you. If you get inked up, check those out. We also have the Appetite Treatment Center, Thrift Store Jobber, and of course, the people that take care of all of our signage needs. Jack Prints, if you need anything printed, make sure you check them out where? You got it.
Why are you here? That just takes a lot out of you, by the way. What?
Did he just say that?
I'm saying Booker T, I flew all the way from Scotland, by the way.
What? Still not convinced? Keep in mind, not only would your banner or signage be seen in the live event in front of a live crowd at our venue, but on top of that, it also be included in the DVD or digital download that our fans purchase nationwide, sometimes worldwide. Also on top of that, we post clips and sometimes full matches on YouTube, which means your banner can be seen over again and again and again. There are plenty of other ways to also work your brand into our viewing audience as well. For instance, we can create an actual commercial for you that goes on before our show on the DVDs and downloading streams. We can also put you as a sponsor of our wrap-up show and even have product placement there. Or in fact, you can be a sponsor and mentioned by our very own commentary team.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our main event, brought to you by your brand and Graphic here.
So you've got a budget. That's great. We know all about working with a budget. We're an independent wrestling promotion, for crying out loud. We'll work with you to create the advertising campaign that makes the most sense with your budget and gets you the most bang for your buck. So stop getting beaten over the head by a chair from people who just want you to spend your money on something like a radio advertisement, just so everybody can hear some guy say, "Hey, come save some money on this new restaurant," and change the station before he even finishes the sentence. And don't even get me started on spending your ad dollars on television. You mean that old thing where everybody just records stuff and then they fast forward through all the commercials? It's expensive and no longer effective. Plus, don't even get me started on print ads. Oh, you mean in the newspaper? That thing that doesn't even get delivered every day anymore? Probably not a good call. AIW has been mentioned by local and national online and print publications, including ESPN. So the question is, if everyone else has been taking notice, why shouldn't you? So basically, if I can change my outfit by the end of this video, then you can change your mind on where you're spending money. Enough of the absolute crazy spending you're doing on ads and sponsorships currently. Start spending a little bit lazy and create some absolute intense advertisements with us, Absolute Intense Wrestling. These guys have bought into us. Maybe you should too, and maybe they'll buy into you.